Every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once we grow up. Science and art are so similar because they're so hands-on and engaging for this age group. My best lessons where I feel that joy are in science and in art. We listed the things that we needed to bring in to create this visual art collage. The kids came up with that. You know, we could use moss to look like algae, because I have moss on this tree, on some bark, and that could be the woody debris that floats in the river. The life cycle of the salmon is so dear to them. They understand every little bit of it. To be able to do art, though, every teacher needs to take time, because it not only takes you deeper, it brings so much joy.
I think art can help students learn math in that it contextualizes the math that they're learning and puts it into a real-world context. As we're talking about quilts and how there's shapes and there's patterns, and even as we're getting into some of the upper grades, there's an array, and we could multiply out how many squares it took to build this quilt and how was it designed, and so that the pieces fit together and measured, and think about how math could impact their real actual life. I'm pretty comfortable integrating art. I think it's fun to really try to get their interest and their engagement. And I think a lot of our students are really creative and have really creative ways of thinking about things, and giving them that space to be creative and apply their learning in different ways, I think is really powerful.
CTE stands for Career Technical Education. It's the modern day version of ROP, what ROP has evolved into. It teaches practical application of careers through other learning processes. The way we choose to apply it at Hearthstone School is professional theater. For many students, our program is a first exposure to arts and culture. And considering that entertainment or arts and culture can be an actual career pathway for these students that could be within their grasp is huge. We wanted to move to more project-based learning, so I was looking for projects for the students to get involved in, and I felt that the mock trial would be a perfect opportunity for my students who I know have skill sets in performance and theater to use those skills.
In a rural school, the schedule is such that you just can't teach all of those singletons or electives separately. So I sort of combine them into one class in advanced art. I let them explore their passions in one area and go further. I tell the students that artists look at the world very differently. So I'm always trying to say, what if you did that and changed all the colors? What if you did that? And a lot of what ifs for them. It opens their mind to so many ways to look at an issue, a problem, a project, their life. So many ways, so many avenues. And oftentimes an artist looks at it in a very unique way, maybe some way nobody else has looked at it, and that's when it gets really exciting. Arts are a very difficult, thoughtful study. So we have a saying in class, and the kids laugh with me about it. If they're having a lot of fun and they're joking around, I say, what are you doing? Art's not fun, art's hard work. And then they say, oh yeah, Mrs. Braun, we're working hard, we're working so hard. And it's not fun at all. And so that they just realize it's a joking way of saying it, but it just refocuses them. I remind them that art takes a lot of work and a lot of thought.
As a music teacher, the only thing that we can prepare ourselves for is to make sure that our students have the best education possible, that their education is fulfilling, it is enlightening, it is exciting. When a kid walks into my classroom, the number one goal is they know that this is a place that they're wanted. And then from that, we're able to start bridging the gap and saying, what do we need to do to make you succeed in life and to tell you that there are more opportunities than you've ever imagined?